So you wanna buy that deluxe skin, huh? Well, that's too bad, because you're out of platinum. You're here because you're just too poor to use your credit card, or you're just reluctant and unlucky, since you're waiting for that sweet 75% login discount. There's also a large chance that you're just too lazy to actually read a written tutorial. Keep in mind, I'm listing the most consistent ways to make platinum. So stuff like nightmare mods, event exclusive mods, invasions, and withholding ancient relics until Half-Life 3 comes out are things I'm not gonna put into this list. There are many ways of making free platinum, and I'll be showing you the best ways. So, just sit back and attempt to not touch your Rhino's codpiece, cause here we go! Warframe Market is an excellent site to reference the price of the loot you can earn in-game. Here's how it works. It's essentially a site where players can list their prices for their weapons, mods, and among other things. You link your Warframe forum account with your market account, and from then on you can list the items you want to sell. There are tons of rare loot out there, and I'll be showing things you can profit from in the most consistent way. Relics can be earned from endless missions and spies, and they are used to unlock one of the most powerful equipment in the game, primes. You want to run them since they're arguably the most efficient way of earning platinum. To open a relic, you have to go to a void fissure. Void fissures are missions you can do throughout the star chart. To enter one, you have to go to navigation. You should see a symbol that resembles a flame of sorts. Click on it. There are 4 different relic difficulties: Lith, Meso, Neo, and Oxy. Depending on what relic you want to open, click on one of the difficulties and you'll be greeted with an option to select the relics you want to open. Click on the relic to start the mission. The mission will play out like normal, but you have to collect 10 reactants. The enemies that spawn in those missions occasionally drop them. Once all the reactants are collected, you can open your relic when you extract, and depending on the relic you've chosen, you could get something common or something good. The rarer the parts are, the more expensive they'll be. At the end of the mission, you'll be rewarded with void traces, and if the people in your squad have chosen your drop, you can get more void traces. Void traces are used to influence a relic's drop rate. To use them, you just have to access the relic machine in your ship. The most valuable parts of a relic are marked with white and gold text, so mainly you would want to upgrade most of your relics to Radiant if you want to chase the rare parts. Just keep in mind, it's not a guaranteed chance that you'll get the rare stuff out of those relics, because RNGesus is a thing. Once you're done grinding the good stuff, check their value on the market. If they're good, you can go ahead and put your price in the market, and all you have to do is just play the waiting game until someone whispers you in-game. For those who don't know what I-10 sculptures are, they are a hidden collectible in levels, and can be used as a ship decoration, sold for endo, or traded away for platinum. Believe it or not, I-10 sculptures actually have some value. There are many different types of I-10s. You can upgrade them by adding in I-10 stars, and if you fill all the slots of a sculpture, it'll start to animate, and if you decided to trade away, its value will increase. A good way to get them is by visiting Maru's Bazaar on Mars and do your weekly mission. For new players, I strongly recommend to not sell your sculptures, since they're a good source of endo to upgrade your mods. Speaking about I-10s, let's talk about... For those who have completed certain parts of the main quest line, it will unlock sorties, which are very lengthy, high-leveled missions. Completing them gives you a good chance to drop the I-10 Anasa sculpture, which is the sculpture that has the most amount of endo and the most amount of value in Warframe Market. Not only that, but you'll also have the potential to drop ribbons. Ribbons are mods with randomly generated stats of a certain weapon, and they're originally veiled. To unveil them, you have to complete some prerequisite if you want to open them. You have 2 choices on what you could do with a ribbon. You can always gamble and try to unveil them by doing some insane challenge for some badass god tier ribbon mod you could sell, or you could always play it safe and sell your veiled mods for a smaller but exceptional price. Sorties also have the chance of dropping a legendary fusion core, and it's fairly expensive at the moment. The drop rate for the legendary core shouldn't be that bad. Let's check it out. The Orkin Derelict is a place that's You must be thinking, why would you ever want to even visit that place? Well, there's a chance to get corrupted mods. Corrupted mods are rare mods with an upside and a downside. You can farm them by doing a thing called vault runs. To access the derelict, you need to craft a key in a market, and mainly you want to go with capture since the mission can end quick. Your goal here is not only to complete the mission, but to find a vault in the tile set. Vault runs are basically missions where you and your squad can equip 4 different dragon keys to find and unlock the vault inside the derelict. Searching them will take some time and practice, but once you find one, you need to use the right dragon key to open it. Opening the vault will result in you getting a corrupted mod once you extract. You can buy the dragon key blueprints in the Orkin lab in your clan's dojo. Keep in mind, crafting them costs void traces. Every night in the plains of Eidolon, there are Eidolons that roam around looking for their lost limbs. Capturing or killing one will result in you getting arcane enhancements. Arcane enhancements can be used on your Warframe to grant them optional but welcoming buffs. There's a whole list of arcanes, and the ones with the best functions can net you a lot of platinum. I will not be explaining in depth on how to farm Eidolons, mainly because you need to unlock a certain kind of power to take them down. If you're a new player, don't look up on how to fight them, because you'll stand no chance against them, and the only way to combat them is by completing parts of the main quest line. In other words, fighting Eidolons are partly endgame material, and spoilers in itself. I'll make a guide on how to fight them in a different video. Drift mods can be earned on Lua by doing certain types of puzzles and challenges. If you look at the market, they're pretty much in constant demand. For the people who haven't completed the second dream, you'll have to work yourself towards there to unlock Lua. If you spend too much time on Lua, it's possible that killing the sentients there might net you chances to drop Vengeful Revenant and Broken War Pieces, which worth a lot of plat. I'll make a full guide on the stuff you can get on Lua on a different video. And finally, in Warframe, Syndicates are factions that aren't exactly the ones you fight normally throughout the star chart. Basically, they're groups with their own interests and goals. To initiate in one, you'll have to sacrifice some resources and credits. You want to max your rank with the Syndicate so you can gain access to the Syndicate's offerings. Syndicate offerings can net you some good augments and weapons to choose from, and of course, some of them are exclusively locked to their own respective Syndicate. Because of this, all the weapons and mods in the Syndicates are invaluable. Well, those are 6 different ways to get platinum. I know that there are many other ways to get them, and I know I've given a really mediocre explanation to how Lua and Eidolon hunting works. If you'd like to know more right now, you can join my Discord server so we can squad up, and I can teach you more about them in person. You can also subscribe for some future content in which I'll expand more about these topics in different videos. Thank you for watching.